Welcome to the dynamic learning hub of ExcelR at Andheri East. A prime spot conveniently located at just a 5-minute walk from LIC Andheri Metro. In our journey of over a decade, we have proudly trained over 2 lakh students. We have also been recognized by Deloitte, Silicon India and other accreditation bodies. Experience learning like never before in our spacious and comfortable classrooms. With high-definition projectors and state-of-the-art acoustics in place, we ensure effective learning even to the farthest point in the room. The hybrid mode is a game changer as you can enjoy the benefits of a live classroom from the comfort of your home. Even if you happen to miss any classroom session, you can still attend the same session with the same trainer at the same time at your convenience, maintaining consistency in your learning progress. Wanna get started? Join us for a demo or career chat over a cup of coffee at our Andheri branch. ExcelR. We don't just train, we build careers. Welcome to the dynamic learning hub of ExcelR at Andheri East. A prime spot conveniently located at just a 5-minute walk from LIC Andheri Metro. In our journey of over a decade, we have proudly trained over 2
Yeah. Hey, hi. Hey, hi. Good evening. I hope I'm audible to everyone. Could you please confirm the chat box? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. So in last class, we have discussed about what is DevOps, why DevOps, how we can able to understand this DevOps, and also we have understand about the workflow of DevOps. See, yesterday in last class, we have discussed all these things. Yes, yes, great. Thank you. Thank you for your responses. Yes, Kalyani is asking. Here UAT is same as stage. Yes, same. Once user is satisfied with the product or application, then we will go to the next level of production. UAT or staging or both are same. Clear about Kalyani? Yeah, okay. Let me share my screen. See, in today's class, we are going to discussing about what is cloud computing. Yesterday, we have discussed what is DevOps, why DevOps, what is the workflow of DevOps. We have done with the uh, flowchart of DevOps. So now let me explain what is exactly cloud computing, how we can able to understand cloud computing in DevOps lifecycle. So what is the importance of cloud computing in DevOps? See, without cloud computing, DevOps is incomplete because of if you want to learn, if you want to become as a DevOps engineer, you must learn about cloud computing. So what is cloud computing? How we can able to use the cloud computing, how we can implement the cloud resources in DevOps lifecycle. See, what is the link, what is the relation between cloud computing and DevOps? So if you want to know that what is the relation between DevOps and cloud computing, you must know about what is cloud computing. See, let me explain what is exactly cloud computing. So let me share my screen. Then it is easy to understand what is exactly cloud computing. Yeah. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. Yeah. See what is exactly cloud computing. There is official. There are many definitions are available. If you go to Google, what is exactly cloud computing? You can able to find out a number of definitions of what is cloud computing. See here, I prepared one standard and a familiar definition of what is exactly cloud computing. See, cloud computing it is nothing but it is the delivery of computing services. See, what are the services? That means cloud computing will deliver the computing services to the client or uh, uh, to the persons. That is all. That is exactly what is exactly cloud computing. Okay, what are the services are available? What are the computing services are available in cloud computing? So how many? What are the types of computing services in cloud computing that cloud computing is delivery? See, servers, storage, databases, networking, software, analytics, and more. That means if by using the cloud computing, you don't need to manage any servers. You don't need to manage any storages. You don't need to manage any databases. You don't need to manage any networking infrastructure, software, analytics. Why everything will be available on cloud computing only. So you don't bother about to maintaining of all these resources to to establishing of all these services because of it is the responsibility of cloud computing only. You just need to buy the server, you just need to buy the storage, you just need to buy the databases, you just need to buy the networking infrastructure, you just need to buy the software, analytics, and whatever you want you can able to buy from the cloud computing only. You don't need to manage any infrastructure, any server, any storage, any databases, any networking in the cloud computing. So that is the best advantage of cloud computing. So that is the brief definition of what is exactly cloud computing. See here you had to focus on the word over the internet. See, over the internet is nothing but cloud. That means you can able to get servers, storages, databases, networking, software, analytics from where over the internet or over the cloud. That is called cloud computing. So it will offer faster innovation. It will offer flexible resources. See, economies of scale. You can able to, it is a cost effective. So you don't bother about, for the purpose, if you use server for 1 hour, you just need to pay the rent only for 1 hour. If you use any database for 1 month, for 1 week, you just need to pay that 1 week only, that 1 month only. It is called pay as you go. That is the concept is available in cloud computing whenever you utilize any server, any storage, any databases. So here I have breakdown of the key components of the key components of cloud computing and concepts along with example. So this is the definition of what is exactly cloud computing. So let me go to the next slide. See, what are the cloud computing models? So whenever you want to understand what is exactly cloud computing, you must need to understand cloud computing models. Here we have, you can take, before going to cloud computing models, there are four cloud providers are available. See, one is AWS, second one is Azure, third one is GCP, fourth one is Oracle. Currently current market we have four cloud providers. So if you want to learn any cloud provider, before that you must learn about cloud computing. So that is all about cloud computing models. See, what is the first cloud computing model in cloud computing? First one is infrastructure as a service. The short form is IaaS. IaaS stands for infrastructure as a service. See, what is exactly IaaS? See, it will provide, see, the name, you can easily understand infrastructure. See, that means it will provide virtualized computing resources over the internet. See, virtualized computing resources is nothing but servers. So whenever you want to deploy any application, whenever you want to set up any database server, whenever you want to store something, you must need one server. So who will provide the server? That is all about IaaS. See, infrastructure as a service, it will provide the virtualized computing resources over the internet. So what are the examples? If you take in AWS, the service is EC2. EC2 stands for Elastic Computing Service. See, EC2 service only will provide the virtual servers or EC2 instances. So that is all about EC2. When it comes to Microsoft Azure, the service is virtual machines. See, virtual machine service is only will provide the servers, computing resources. That is all about infrastructure as a service. When it comes to Google Compute Engine or GCP, so it will allow the rent to the virtual machines or storages on networks. See, rent is nothing but how many hours you are using that server, how many weeks, how many months, how many years. Based on the your usage, you have to pay the rent for the resources. If you want, if you are using virtual machines, storages, networks. See, if you go to the back around 2011 or 12, see, during that time, people are not familiar with smartphones. See, that time, whenever you want to work, whenever you want to apply any job, whenever you want to download any hall ticket, whenever you want to work with system, people are used to go to the internet centers. See, that internet center will charge for 1 hour 15 rupees or 20 rupees or 30 rupees. So like that, in cloud computing also, if you want to use any server, if you use any server for 1 hour, you just need to pay the rent for only 1 hour. If you use 1 week for 1 month, you just need to pay the rent for that much of time only. That is called pay as you go. So that is the major benefit of cloud computing. So that's why many companies are moving to the cloud computing for deploying their applications. So that is the first cloud computing model. What is that? IaaS, infrastructure as a service. See, use case. If you take one use case, or if you want to host any website on a virtual server without managing physical hardware. See, if you take any server or physical server, you must need to maintain operating system. You must need to maintain hardware. You must need to maintain one place, one room setup. See, all these things require whenever you want to maintain a server. So that is all about. See, it will take. It will cost huge. So that is the reason only can go to the cloud computing. You can just buy a virtual server. How many hours you want, how many months you need for the use of virtual machine. So you can able to buy, you can able to create one server. You can host your website on a virtual server without managing physical hardware or physical infrastructure. The cloud computing only will take care of entire infrastructure of your virtual server or storage networks, whatever it may be. It is all about infrastructure as a service. If I go to the second slide, next slide, there is a second computing model that is all about platform as a service. The short form is PaaS. PaaS stands for platform as a service. So these are the basics whenever you want to understand about cloud computing. So what is exactly platform service? See, it will provide a platform allowing customers to develop their application, to run their application, and to manage their applications without worrying of about underlying infrastructure. See, here you don't need to create any server. If you go to the first model, infrastructure, here you need to create manually one server. But when it comes to platform as a service, you don't bother about servers. See, the platform as a service only, it will provide a complete platform for deploying your application, for developing, for running, for managing your application. So that is all about platform as a service. So that is the reason here I mentioned without worrying about underlying infrastructure. So that is all about platform as a service. So what is the example? See, in AWS cloud provider, there is a service named Elastic Beanstalk. See, this service will provide a complete platform whenever you want to deploy any application. So that is all about Elastic Beanstalk. In Azure cloud provider, the service name is App Service. In GCP, App Engine. So these platform as a service allow the developers to deploy their applications directly without managing servers. When it comes to infrastructure as a service, you have to manage your server. You have to create your server by yourself only. But when it comes to platform as a service, you can deploy your application directly without managing servers. That means this service, this model only will manage entire your servers because of it is a platform. That is all about platform as a service. So what is the use case? Building and deploying a web application without needing to configure servers, to configure storages networks. So that is all about platform as a service. Whenever you don't want to manage any infrastructure, you can go with this model, computing model, that is all about platform as a service. Whenever you want to manage by yourself entire your infrastructure, you can go with this model, that is all about infrastructure as a service. So there is the difference between IaaS computing model and PaaS computing model. So these are the two computing models. So there is another one computing model, that is software as a service. See, you must need software whenever you want to create. See, by creating the server is not enough. Whenever you want to deploy any application, you must need software. So that is all about, there is a computing model, that is software as a service. So the short form is SaaS. See, what is exactly SaaS computing model? See, it will deliver the software applications over the internet. See, whenever you want to deploy an application, once you deploy the application, that means you are going to delivering the software. That is all about software as a service. See, for example, Google Workspace, so Gmail, Google Docs, Microsoft Office 365, and Salesforce. See, users access the software through a browser or application without needing to install it locally. So that is all about example of software as a service. See, what is the use case? See, using Google Docs for word pressing without needing any software installation. So that is all about software as a service. See, what is exactly cloud computing? Cloud computing is nothing but it is the delivery of computing services. So what are the services? See, there are n number of services. Here, I highlighted only few things, major services: servers, storages, databases, networking, software, analytics. It is all about what is exactly cloud computing. So what are the cloud computing models? We have three computing models. One is IaaS, second one is PaaS, third one is SaaS. So that is all about computing models. So if you go to the next concept in cloud computing, there is a deployment models. See, so far we have discussed about computing models. See, computing is nothing but resources or infrastructure. Computing is nothing but infrastructure. That means it is all about servers. So who have servers, who have discussed about computing models. So then you need to understand about deploying models. Why you are going as a DevOps engineer, you only deploy the application in real time. So that is the reason only you have to understand what are the deployment models available in cloud computing. So that is all about deployment models. See, it is very easy to understand deployment models. One is public cloud, second one is private cloud, third one is hybrid cloud. So easy to understand about deployment models. But the thing is, you have to remember how many types of models are deployment models are available in cloud computing. If you attend any interview, if they will ask, what are the deployment models in cloud computing? So you should say three. We have three deployment models. One is public cloud, one is private, another one is hybrid. So now let me explain what is exactly public cloud. See, it is easy to understand about public. That means anyone can access. That is all about public cloud. See, cloud infrastructure is owned by cloud service providers and shared with multiple users. See, cloud providers service here. The focus, the line is cloud service providers. That means, for suppose AWS, there is a cloud provider AWS. That means whoever created or whoever invented the AWS cloud provider, so they own the infrastructure. That is all about cloud infrastructure is owned by the cloud service providers and they can share with multiple users. That means whoever create account in AWS cloud provider, so they can use they will share their infrastructure with their users. So that is all about public cloud. So what are the examples? I explained. We have four cloud providers in current matter, but there are three major cloud providers. One is AWS, another one is Azure, third one is Google Cloud or GCP. See, what are the use cases? For suppose there is a startup, the startup using AWS for cost-effective infrastructure scaling. See, there is a startup, for the startup, they want to use cost-effective infrastructure for scaling their application. So they can go with the public cloud. That means they can utilize public cloud for getting infrastructure with cost effective for scaling up their application. So that is all about public cloud. So next one is private cloud. So what is exactly private cloud? Private cloud is nothing but dedicated cloud infrastructure for a single organization. See, the when it comes the word private, that means it will secure. See, it will provide the privacy. That is all about. It is nothing but dedicated cloud infrastructure for a single organization. See, whenever you want dedicated infrastructure for your application, you can go with private cloud, either hosted on premises or by a third party provider. See, on premises nothing but local servers. But that means you can able to set up your infrastructure by using the cloud on local only, on local server. That is all about on premises. Or you can manage by a third party provider. So that is all about private cloud deployment model. So what is the example? An on-premises data center using cloud technology like OpenStack. See, OpenStack is one of the service in AWS cloud provider. So that is the example. So what is the use case? A bank using a private cloud for enhanced security and compliance. Because of bank is all about bank is more sensitive organization because of they have to protect users accounts details pin numbers and they have to provide more security to their account to the account holders. So that for this reason only many banks are using private cloud for hosting their applications. Many in India we have a number of banks. See, each bank has several applications, several websites. So for protecting their websites from the hackers, so they are using private cloud for hosting their application. So that is all about private cloud. So third one, this is the last one. See hybrid. See the hybrid word name is very popular during the Corona COVID because during that time many companies are offering work mode hybrid work mode to their employees. 3 days work from office, 2 days work from home, 3 days work from home, 2 days work from home office. So similarly, hybrid cloud. See what is exactly hybrid cloud? See, it will combine. That means it will bring together public cloud and private cloud at one place. So that is all about combines both public and private clouds. So allowing data and applications to be shared between the public cloud and private cloud. For suppose their front end application is hosted on public cloud. The database server is hosted on private cloud. So that time they want to share the data and applications between the private and public cloud. So how can they share? They have to use hybrid cloud model, deployment model. So by utilizing the hybrid cloud, they can able to combine both public and private clouds whenever they want to share the data, whenever they want to share the applications. That is all about hybrid cloud. So what is the example? A company might store sensitive data on a private cloud while leveraging the public cloud for the scalability. So that is the example just now I explained. So use case, a company using on-premises servers for critical operations, but offloading less sensitive workloads to the AWS. So that is the use case of what hybrid cloud. So far we have discussed about deployment models. See, what are the deployment models? How many deployment models we have? Three deployment models we have. One is public cloud. It is nothing but it will share with multiple users. Second one is private cloud. So it will provide a more secure whenever you want dedicated infrastructure for your organization, for your application, you can go with the private cloud. Whenever you want to bring together both public and private clouds, you can go with the hybrid cloud. The use case is whenever you want to share the data applications between the public cloud and private cloud users. That is all about hybrid cloud. So far we have discussed about what is cloud computing, what are the computing models, IaaS, PaaS, SaaS. So three computing models we have discussed. Then deployment models, three deployment models. One is public, private, hybrid. So next you have to understand about key cloud computing concepts. See, what are the key cloud computing concepts? See, the terminology. It is nothing but a terminology. See, scalability. It is very easy to understand what is exactly scalability. See, whenever the cloud servers can scale up or can scale down based on the demand. See, let us take one real-time example. If there is a Flipkart application. For Flipkart application, in normal days, traffic is normal. When it comes to festival season or offer season, see definitely many users are visiting to the application. They can buy their products in during the festival season or offer season. So that time usually traffic will be increasing towards the Flipkart application. So based on the demand, based on the traffic, how they can scale up their servers, how they can scale down their servers. See, man, we don't know which for suppose at what at 2 o'clock. For suppose afternoon 2 o'clock, the traffic is increasing. See, you don't know when the demand is increasing, when demand is decreasing, when the traffic is increasing, when the traffic is decreasing. See, all these things you don't know. For suppose if you know manually, it is difficult to scale up your servers, to scale down your servers, because of you have to automate the process whenever you want to deploy any application. That is all about scalability. See, scalability is nothing but, for suppose towards your Flickr application, traffic is increasing, you must need to increase more servers. Okay, the festival season is completed, offer season also completed. Again, the traffic is decreasing towards my application. Still, many servers are many servers are not in use. So you have to reduce the cost to the client. So how can you reduce? You must need to scale down automatically. That means you have to set up a concept, scalability concept to your application. The scalability concept will know whenever whenever the traffic is increasing, they can scale up the servers. Whenever traffic is decreasing, it will scale down your servers. So that is all about scalability. See, what is the example? There is an e-commerce site. You can scale its servers capacity during a flash sale and then reduce resources afterward. So that is a scalability. See, pay as you go. Already we have discussed in the around 2011 or 12. See, in that time, many students or many people are used to go to the internet center. In internet center, they used for 1 hour. For suppose they want to use system for 1 hour, 2 hours, they will charge the internet center will charge 15 rupees or 20 rupees. So in cloud computing also, users only pay for the cloud resources they consume. That means there is an enterprise's pays for the storage and computing power used monthly on AWS. For suppose, if you go with pay as you go, you can avoid upfront hardware cost. So that is the pay as you go. See how many hours you use the server, how many months, how many weeks you have consumed the resources in cloud computing. For this, for the time period only, you have to pay the money. You have to pay the bill or rent. So that is all about pay as you go. So then elasticity. See, elasticity is nothing but it will automate the ability to automatically add or remove resources as the load changes. See, scalability, elasticity, both are similar, but there is a little difference. So that is all about elasticity. See, AWS EC2 auto scaling can increase or decrease the number of instances based on the traffic to a website. See, that auto scaling is nothing but it is a service in AWS. The auto scaling service will provide the scaling concept, scalability. That is all about elasticity. So next, let me go to the next slide. See, popular cloud providers. So far we have discussed what are the key cloud computing concepts. See, three concepts we have discussed. One is scalability, pay as you go, elasticity. Then you have to understand about cloud providers. Already we have discussed. See, Amazon Web Services, one of the one of the leading cloud providers offering IaaS, PaaS, SaaS services, and Microsoft Azure and Google Cloud Platform GCP. So this is all about popular cloud providers. See, what are the advantages of cloud computing? See, cost efficiency. Already we have discussed. No upfront costs for infrastructure. That means, for suppose I have created one EC2 server, one EC2 instance or one server. See, before creating a server, before using any resources in cloud computing, you don't need to pay. After usage only you have to pay. That is all about no upfront cost for infrastructure. Pay only for what you use after the usage of after your work or after your usage. So that is all about cost efficiency. See, flexibility. Quickly scale up your resources. Quickly scale down your resources. So that is the main advantages of cloud computing. Disaster accessibility. See, accessibility nothing but access services and data from anywhere via the internet. See, for suppose client is available in America, a DevOps engineer or DevOps team is working from India. The, no problem. The client will provide the account details. By using the account details, DevOps teams will log in the account. They can create entire infrastructure. They can deploy the application. They will share the URL of your application to the client who is available in America. So the client can able to access the services or data from anywhere via the internet. So that is all about accessibility. See, entire your application infrastructure will be available on cloud computing only. It is all about accessibility. The next one is disaster recovery. See, it is very, very important. See, cloud computing is offering disaster recovery concept. So built in backup, that means you can back up your entire infrastructure, storage, and data. So you can easily recover whenever your infrastructure has got disaster. So failover mechanism also available. Whenever your infrastructure or application has failed, you can easily recover it. So automation. The last advantage is automation. There are many advantages, but here I listed out only major important advantages of cloud computing. See, automation is nothing but tasks like server provisioning and patching can be automated. That means you can easily automate entire your task. So that is all. That is the advantages of cloud computing. So far, any questions you can ask regarding cloud computing. So far, we have discussed about what is exactly cloud computing, what is exactly computing models, deployment models, key concepts of cloud computing, advantages of cloud computing. So far, any questions you can ask. Okay. If no questions, please confirm the chat box. Then I will move forward to the next concept. Yeah. Could you please explain elasticity again? Computing models, can you explain? Community cloud is important for us or not? So what is pay as you go, sir? Okay, let me explain. Elasticity is nothing but, see, elasticity and where it is? Yeah. Elasticity and scalability both are similar, but there is a little difference. See, for suppose, see, scalability is nothing but resources. See, resources are nothing but it may be servers, it may be memory, it may be CPU, it may be it may be RAM, whatever it may be. All things are comes under the scalability. So, but when it comes to elasticity, whenever the load is increasing towards your application, you have to uh, whenever the load is increasing towards your application, you have to scale up your servers. That means only EC2 servers. Elasticity is nothing but you can, by using this service, this concept, you can easily you can easily scale up or increase your servers, or you can easily decrease your servers to maintain based on the traffic to a website. But scalability is nothing but it may be servers, it may be memory, it may be CPU, it may be anything. That is all about scalability. So that is the difference between elasticity. That means elasticity will support the concept auto scaling. It is available. It is one of the service in AWS cloud computing. So that is the difference between elasticity and cloud computing. So the next question is, sir, cloud computing models, can you explain? Yeah, let me explain. See, what are the cloud computing models we have? See, we have around three computing models. See, one is infrastructure as a service. See, infrastructure is nothing but entire infrastructure. That means it may be servers, it may be data, it may be databases, it may be storages. See, these all things are comes under the infrastructure. So that is that is all about infrastructure. So second one is PaaS. See, whenever you want, you don't want manage any infrastructure, you can go with this model, PaaS. That means it will provide a complete platform without managing any servers. That means it will provide a complete platform. So you can able to deploy your application. Whenever you want to focus on developing part, you can go with platform as a service. That means the entire platform stuff, infrastructure, databases, the entire things will be taken by the PaaS only. So then you can able to you can focus more on about the developing of your application. So that is all about platform as a service. If you go with the PaaS service, you don't need to create any resources. Because of this platform only can able to create the entire stuff of infrastructure of your application. That is all about PaaS. So next one is software as a service. That means you are going to delivering the software applications over the internet. So that is the difference between SaaS, PaaS, IaaS. So that is about cloud computing models. So let me go to the next question. The community cloud is important for us or not? So what is community cloud? I didn't explain this community cloud. Can you improvise the question? Tanveer Mullah. Sir, what is pay as you go? See, already I have discussed with one real-time example. Uh, in 2012 or 11, that time people are not familiar to using the smartphones. Whenever you want to apply any application, any job, whenever you want download any hall ticket, any application, any something document, so people used to go to the data internet centers. So that the internet center will charge 1 hour for 1 hour 15 rupees 20 hours. That means how many hours you are using the internet, the internet system. So for the time period only you have to pay the amount. Similarly, in cloud computing resources, in cloud computing also, how many resources you are using for how many hours. So for that time period only, you have to pay the amount. That is all about pay as you go. So you don't need to pay before creating the server, before using the server. After your usage is completed, then only you have to pay the amount or bill. That is all about to pay as you go. So scalability and elasticity difference between only explain. Can you explain about automation? Okay, I will explain. See, automation is nothing but whenever, say, as a DevOps engineer, you don't need to intervention any man. You don't need to put any manual interventions, manual deployments. You have to automate entire application deployment stack. That is all about automation. See, tasks like server provisioning and patching can be automated. Patching is nothing but, see, your application is running. After a few months or few weeks, you have to change the application resources. For suppose for the database server you want to expose publicly, so you have to do the patch work. That is all about automation. So like that you can able to patch your automation your application automation process. You can able to provision the servers for your application automation. That is all about automation. So next question is deployment models, 4 types. Community. Could you please explain, sir? Can you please explain pay as you go? Pay as you go already explained. Automation explained. About PaaS. Do license? Sir, do we need license to access a cloud provider? See, you don't need to license. You have to create one account. If you want to go with AWS, create one account. They are offering 1 year free trial account. If you want to go with Azure, they are offering 1 month free trial account. GCP also 1 month only, 3 months GCP. So you just need, the thing is you need to create a one account. No need to any license for accessing any cloud. Okay, can you explain pay as you go? To use AI in the company. Yes, you can use AI. No problem. What is the disaster record? See, disaster record is nothing but, see, whenever your application infrastructure got disaster, you have to recover it. So that is all about all cloud computing, cloud providers are offering disaster recovery mechanism. That is all about disaster. Yes, lambda is pass. Okay. So this is all about what is exactly cloud computing. So now you had to understand which cloud is best for projects. See, uh, AWS is very easy or familiar to deploying any application. But whenever you want to security, more secure to your application, you can go with Azure. We cannot say which cloud provider is best for projects. All cloud providers are best for projects, but it depends. So that is all about, that is the answer for this question. So next you have to understand about AWS cloud provider. See what is exactly AWS cloud provider when it was created. See what is Amazon? Many, I think you people are aware of what is exactly Amazon. It is a e-commerce website, American multi-billion-dollar company with headquarters in Seattle, Washington, America. See, initially it has started in 1995 by Jeff Bezos. You know about him, Jeff Bezos, as an online bookstore. Initially, the Amazon has started as a online bookstore. So, but soon diversified, selling DVDs, VHS, CDs, video, and MP3 downloadings, streaming, software, video games, electronics. After that, the company also produces consumer electronics, Kindle, ebook reader. See, this is the introduction of Amazon e-commerce. So, but in 2006, Amazon officially launched the Amazon Web Services (AWS) to becoming a major provider of cloud computing services. See, in 2006 only, AWS has launched officially by the Amazon only. So, what is AWS? Amazon Web Services is a collection of remote computing services or web services. See, that together make up a cloud computing platform offered over the internet by Amazon.com. Already you know the website also. See, AWS is located in 31 geographical regions. Each region is only contained with a single country. So search for AWS Google Map, Google Global Infrastructure Map. You can go to Google, just search for AWS Global Infrastructure Map. You can able to get it. See what AWS offer: availability, scalability, pay as you go. See, availability is nothing but it will be available for anyone. Scalability is nothing but you can easily scale up your resources. You can easily scale down your resources. See, pay as you go, nothing but many people are using what is exactly pay as you go. Again, I'm explaining. Please listen carefully. What is exactly pay as you go? See, pay as you go, nothing but you have to pay the bill or rent. How many hours you have used the server? You have used the resources. So that for the time period only, you have to pay the bill after your usage only. Before creating the servers, before using the servers, you don't need to pay anything. So that is all about to pay as you go. See, availability, the availability percentage is 19.1999 percentage availability of this AWS cloud provider resources. The scalability, ability to grow in size, instant elasticity. That means you can easily scale up your services, scale down your resources based on the application demand. That is all about scalability. Pay as you go. See, low ongoing cost. See, pay as you go is pricing with no upfront expenses or long-term commitments. For suppose, after 1 month, you don't want to continue the server. You want to terminate. You can terminate, no problem. That is nothing but no long-term commitments. What is no upfront expenses? You don't need to pay before creating the server, before creating the resources. That is no upfront expenses, or long-term commitments. Whenever you want to stop your server, you can stop. Whenever you want to delete your server, you can delete. Whenever you want to create server, you can create. That is the pay as you go. So the next one is it is a magic quadrant list of services. See what are the services are available in AWS. See there are n number of services are available. Here I listed out major services: EC2, S3, IAM, ELB, AS, VPC, Route 53, RDS, EFS, Elastic Beanstalk, CloudTrail, SES, SQS, SNS, CloudFormation, CloudFront, CloudWatch. These are the major and very important services in AWS cloud provider. So next slide. See what about the certifications? See AWS is offering different certifications. So whenever if you want to get it, the first one is AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner. So foundational level. Then once you have done this certificate, you can go to the next level of certificates. AWS Certified Solution Architect associate level. Then AWS Certified Solution Architect in professional level. See, this certificate will be available in two levels. One is associate level, another one is professional level. Then AWS Certified Developer in associate level. Then AWS Certified SysOps, System Operations Administrator, associate level. So then AWS Certified DevOps Engineer, professional level only. The certificate will be available only on professional level, not in associate level. So these are specializations here. AWS Certified Big Data, AWS Certified Alexa Skill, AWS Certified Machine Learning, AWS Certified Advanced Networking, AWS Certified Security. These are the specialty certifications. These are the associate level certifications and professional level certifications. These all certificates are paid certificates only. You have to pay. You have to pay the money. You have to pay the fee for the exam. Then you have to attend the exam. Then you have to clear the exam. Then they will provide the certificate to you. It will depends on the certificate. Okay, it may be $50 based on $100 or $250 based on the certificate only. It is completely paid certificates only, not free certificates. Okay, so this is all about AWS cloud provider. Who created the AWS? Who launched this AWS cloud provider? When it was launched? So what are the services are available? That is all about AWS cloud provider. So far, any questions regarding this AWS cloud provider? You can just please ask. I will clarify you. Confirm the chat box. Then I will move to the next concept. Sir, are we AWS certificates still worth it? Yes, certificates will work, but not mandatory. See, certificates are advantage, not mandatory. Many, only few companies will ask certificates. See, scalability is nothing but based on your application demand or traffic, you have to scale up your resources. See, resources are nothing but it may be servers, it may be memory, it may be CPU, it may be remaining resources. That is all about scalability. So these nodes are provided. Yes, we will provide that these two PPTs. Don't bother about. Regions are availability zones. See, within the region only, availability zones will be available. That is the difference between a region and availability. Can you explain the certifications? See, the certifications, completely paid certifications, you have to prepare the certificate, you have to attend the certificates. Then you can able to get the certification. It's completely paid, not free. If free certificates, you can get jobs faster. No, You have to gain the hands-on experience, but it will be an advantage to getting the job. Having certifications, it will be advantage for you to getting the job faster. Yes. Why use regions? See, AWS is offering resources in a region level. So that is the reason only we have to use regions. Based on the region only, you have to create resources. The certification for AWS, how to start? First, you have to start with the fundamental cloud provider practitioner, where it is. First, you have to start with cloud practitioner. You can go to the official website of AWS. There you can able to get the entire details or exam schedule. What are the topics? So you have to prepare for this certification. What is the exam duration? What is the exam fee? All these things will be available on official document. You can visit the official website. You can able to get entire details. Instant elasticity means, see, instant elasticity is nothing but EC2. It is not instant elasticity. EC2. EC2 stands for elastic computing. It will provide servers. Sir, in addition to certification, what we need to get a job in this field? What we need to get a job in this field? See, firstly, you have the fundamentals and basics on cloud computing, cloud provider, and Linux and DevOps tools. What you have to learn, basics are fundamentals of cloud computing, AWS cloud provider, and Linux fundamentals, DevOps tools. See, cloud is linked with ethical hacking. So move on the next part. Okay. So these are the topics we have covered for cloud computing and AWS cloud provider. So now you have to understand about Linux commands. See, whenever you want to work with any, whenever you want to work with, okay, now time is 8. Take a break for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, we will continue our session. Okay, take a break for 10 minutes. We will continue by 8:10. Take a break. Everyone go for a break. Hey guys, I hope you came back. Confirm in the chat box, please. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for your responses. Now let us discuss how to create an account in AWS cloud provider. So what are the requirements you need to provide while creating the account? So let me share my screen. I have a document for that. Don't bother about. I will share it with you guys. So what is the process of account creation of AWS account? So first thing you have to, where it is. Yeah. See, let me write down what are the things you need to provide. AWS account creation prerequisites. So what are the prerequisites you need to provide the account creation of AWS? See, first thing you need one Gmail ID. You need to provide one working Gmail ID, mobile number, uh, identity proof. It may be Aadhaar, it may be driving license, it may be PAN card. So you must need to provide Aadhaar, Aadhaar number, then one debit or credit card, then PAN number, address of account holder. So these are the six you need to provide whenever you want to create account. See, the AWS is offering 1 year free trial account. AWS is offering 1 year free trial account. So that is all about these are the prerequisites. So now let me explain how to create a account in AWS. See, this is the document. See, firstly, you need to visit this website, https://aws.amazon.com. See, there you can find out the home page. Then you can click on the account creation or sign up. See, whenever you want to click on a new account or sign up, you will get the page like this. So firstly, you need to provide email address. You have to provide the password. You have to provide the confirm password. Then account username. See, you need to provide a meaningful username for your AWS account. So then click on the continue. See, AWS accounts include 12 months of free tier access. Okay. Then enter the contact information. Step 2, you need to provide, see, account type. I think here many people may confuse. Please go with the account type as personal. Don't go with the professional. It is for companies. It is for a business purpose. See, you are individual, so you can go with the personal. Then provide your full name, phone number, country, address, city. So you have to provide the all required contact information. Account type, please go with personal. See, step 3, you need to enter your card details. See, it may be debit or it may be credit. See, it is mandatory. So provide the card number, expiration date, card holder name, then billing address. You can choose which address you want to use for this information. Then you need to provide like this. You can able to provide the address, see, card number, expiration date, call holder name, CVV number, use my contact address. If you want to provide a new address, you can go. So then Do you have a PAN? See, initially, if you go with option no, it is working. Now, nowadays, they mandated the PAN card number. So please go with the yes option. During the creation of account, if you go with the no option, while doing the payment verification, account verification, that time only you have to provide the PAN number. So that is the reason only I'm telling it is required to provide a PAN number only. So just if you have, you can go with the yes option. If you don't have, go with the no option. Then click on verify and add. So next page వచ్చేసి verify your account. See, you will get of the page like this. They will send one OTP to your registered mobile number. What are the mobile number here you provided? Phone number in step 2. To that number only, they will send one OTP. Then click on the, then you have to provide the OTP, then click on the submit. See, they will deduct 2 rupees from your account. Again, they will refund it. Don't bother about it. Okay. Then confirm your identity. So here you need to confirm your identity. Again, you need to provide a region, phone number, then confirm the CAPTCHA. So they will send again one enter verification OTP. You have to provide the verification OTP here, then click on the verify code. See, select plan. After that, select basis plan. See, here you need to, you have 3 type of plans. One is basic plan, developer plan, business plan. Please go with the basic plan, free. Don't go developer plan, business plan. Because of you are creating a account for your purpose, so for you as an individual, as personal type. So that is the reason only, please go with the basic plan as free. So then you need to specify your role, or you can choose student also, no problem. Then you will get live page like this. Say thank you. Then you can able to log in the pay to the account like this. So you need to click on the sign in, then provide your email address. Which email address you have provided in the beginning? The same address only have to provide. Also password also you have to provide the same password. Then click on the next. You will get page like this. AWS console management. AWS management console. It is a home page. So I will share with this document. Don't bother about by going with this document. You can able to create a account. And also remember the prerequisites: Gmail ID, mobile number, Aadhaar number, debit or credit card, PAN number, address of account holder. So this is all about how to create a account. See, already I have an account. See, I have logged in into my account, and this is a console home. See, this is a home page of AWS account. Whenever you log in any account, you will get a page like this. See, here the first thing what you need to learn in AWS cloud provider. See, the first service you have to learn EC2 concept. See, there is a service is available named EC2. If you want to see it, just click on here. See, console home VPC Elastic Kubernetes service EC2 service. For suppose it is the service EC2 is not visible. How can you get it? There is search bar. Just type EC2. It will you will get it. So click on the EC2 service. So what is exactly EC2 service? See, find what is our goal. Our goal is we need to deploy one application. See, what are the requirements for deploying any application? As a DevOps engineer, you need infrastructure. So what is the primary infrastructure? Is server, virtual server. So that is the reason only we have to understand about, we are going to discussing about EC2 concept. See, EC2 stands for Elastic Compute Cloud. See, it will create, it will manage, it will monitor virtual servers in the cloud. See, virtual server in EC2 instances, EC2 servers, both are same. Don't get confused. Okay, that is all about Elastic EC2. See, Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud offers the broadest and deepest computing platform with over 600 instance types and a choice of the latest processors, storages, networking, operating systems, and purchase models to help you best match the needs of your workload. That means you don't bother about processor, you don't bother about storages, you don't bother about networking, you don't bother about operating systems, you don't bother about purchase models. Everything AWS Elastic Compute Cloud Service is offering. So don't bother about these things. So that is the reason only we have to understand about AWS Elastic Cloud Compute. So what are the benefits and features? See, fully resizable compute capacity to support virtual any workload. See, workload is nothing but our application. So that is all about workload. See, this service, that means it is a fully resizable compute capacity to support virtually any workload. That means it will support any type of any kind of application. So this service is best if you want highest level of control to entire technology stack, allowing full integration with all AWS services, and also widest variety of server size options, widest availability of operating systems to choose, including Linux, Windows, Mac OS, and also global scalability is available. That is the best benefit of benefit and features. So, what are the use case? Run cloud native enterprise applications. So, scale for HPC applications. Develop for Apple platforms. Train and deploy machine learning applications. So these are the use cases, and also these are the benefits and offers. At your free time, you can explore more about EC2. What is the EC2? The service. So now let me explain how to create a EC2 server in AWS cloud provider. So what are the steps we have to follow? See, firstly, you need to go to the EC2 EC2 service page. You will get like this. See, there is option launch instance. See, launch a virtual server. To get started, launch an Amazon EC2 instance, which is a virtual server in the cloud. So here you need to click on the launch instance. So click on the launch instance. So you will get page like this. See, now I am in which region? Someone asked region and availability zones. See, if you look at my screen, right at top of the screen, there is the option United States. See, this is the region name in Virginia, US-East-1. So now I'm inside the US-West-2. So this is the region. Within the region only, so our available zones will be available. So if you want to switch out to the different region, just click on the region name. So like that you can able to switch to the any region from one region to another region. So now you need to provide now you need to understand about how to create a EC2 instance or virtual server. See, Amazon EC2 allows you to create virtual machines or EC2 instance, both are same. So that run on the AWS cloud. That means you are going to running your EC2 instance on the AWS cloud. So quickly get started by following the simple steps below. See, name. It is nothing but name and tags are nothing but you have to provide a meaningful name to your application. So for suppose I'm giving demo iPhone application. See, the name you can give whatever you want. It is your wish. Okay. Here I provided a meaningful name to my server. So then what is the next step? Application and operating system images. See, whenever you need a server, you must one operating system. You must one operating system. Okay, so that is the reason only here you need to choose which OS do you require for your application. See, in real time, many companies are using Ubuntu. So these are the Linux operating systems. Amazon Linux, Mac OS, Ubuntu, Windows, Red Hat, SUSE Linux, Debian. See the current Debian. See, currently we have few operating systems in Amazon AWS cloud provider. See, based upon your requirement, based upon the application requirement, you have to go with Amazon Linux, Mac OS, Ubuntu, Windows, Red Hat, SUSE Linux, Debian. See, now I'm going with Ubuntu. Because of Ubuntu is very familiar and flexible, many companies are using for deploying the application on Ubuntu operating system only. So that is the reason we are going with I'm going with Ubuntu. So that is all about operating system. See, an AMI. See, AMI stands for Amazon Mission Image. Amazon Mission Image. See, it is a template that contains software configuration. So, what are the configuration you will contain? Operating system, application server, and applications. So, required to launch your EC2 instance. So, that is all about Amazon Mission Images or operating systems here. I am choosing Ubuntu. See, next you have to understand about Amazon Mission Image. So, what is exactly Amazon Mission Image? Why you have to understand about where you can able to use this. See, Amazon Mission Image is nothing but operating system. See, here you need to understand about the architecture. See, it is a system architecture. So 64-bit hyphen. If you want to change it, you can just switch to the ARM. So that is all about system architecture. See, what is the next one? Apply AMI ID. See, what is the AMI ID? Why? How this AMI ID will be useful? See, whenever if you want to understand about AMI ID, you need to understand about Terraform. See, Terraform, it is nothing but a infrastructure as a tool. That means by using the Terraform, you can able to create entire our application infrastructure. But that means in real time, you should not create any infrastructure by manually. You should create entire infrastructure by using Terraform only. That means Terraform will automate entire your application infrastructure. That is all about Terraform. So that time you need to tell to the Terraform which operating system by taking the which operating system Terraform need to create one EC2 server. So by providing the AMI ID, so you need to provide this AMI ID to your Terraform while writing the Terraform script. So by using this AMI ID, Terraform will recognize, oh, this AMI ID belongs to Ubuntu. This AMI ID belongs to Mac OS. This AMI ID belongs to Amazon Linux, Windows, Red Hat. So like that, Terraform will recognize by using the AMI ID. So that is the purpose of AMI ID. See, published date. What is the published date? 2025 March 5th. See, what is the username? See, for every server, for every instance, there is a username. See, this is the username. See, verified provider. We don't bother about security concerns. It is completely verified by the AWS cloud provider. So this is all about operating system. So next, go to the next section. It is very, very important. Instance type. See, what is exactly instance type? Why you have to understand about this instance type? See, instance type is nothing but you are going to configuring CPU and memory of your server for your application. See, how can you configure CPU and memory by choosing the instance type? So that is the reason only EC2 service is offering instance type. See, in the beginning, I explained around 600 instance type is offering EC2 service as of AWS cloud provider. So if you click on here, you will get multiple EC2 instance types. See, T2 Nano, if you go with the T2 Nano, you will get one CPU and 0.5 GB memory. See, current generation is true. Okay, scroll down. So what is the billing? If you go with the T2 Nano, you will get the billing 0.0058 USD dollars per hour. Okay, T2 Micro. If you go with the T2 Micro instance type, you will get one CPU, 1 GB memory. If you go to the T2 small, you will get one CPU, 2 GB memory. If you go T2 medium, 2 CPUs, 4 GB memory. T2 large, 2 CPU, 8 GB memory. So if you scroll down, you will get around 600 instance types. See, what is the last? Okay, scroll up. Yeah, see, R6 IDN dot large. See, 2 CPU, 16 GB memory it is offering. See, based upon your application requirement, you have to choose instance type. See, for practice purpose only, I'm going with T2 micro because of my account is 1 year filter account. So I'm going with T2.micro, filter eligible. So click on the instance type. So I selected T2 micro, which is filter eligible. So just come down. See, key pair. So what is exactly key pair? See, key pair is nothing but it is nothing but a credential for your EC2 instance, for your virtual server. See, why we need to create this key pair? See, key pair, you can use a key pair to securely connect to your EC2 instance. That means if you want to connect your EC2 instance securely, you must create one key pair. So that is all about what is key pair. So ensure it, that means the key pair will ensure that you have access to the selected key pair before you launch the EC2 instance. That means before launching the EC2 instance, you need to create a key pair. After launching the EC2 instance, you cannot create any key pair. You cannot attach any key pair. So remember, whenever you are going to create any EC2 instance, you must need to create one key pair before launching the EC2 instance. So what is key pair? It is nothing but login credentials for connecting your EC2 instance securely. So that is all about the key pair. So now let me explain how to create a key pair. See, there is the option create new key pair. So click on the create new key pair. You will get page like this. Create a key pair. See, firstly, you need to provide a meaningful name. See, I'm providing my iPhone pair. My iPhone key pair. See, you can give whatever you want. I'm giving my iPhone key iPhone pair. So then key pair type. See here you need to choose RSA because see what is key pair type and what is RSA. See RSA is nothing but it is an algorithm. It will encrypt your key pair public and private. So that is all about RSA. It is an algorithm. It will encrypt your key pair. So then you can go with private key file format. See what is .pem, what is .ppk. See whenever you want to connect, whenever you want to access your virtual server or HTTP instance, there are two ways. One is there are two ways. One is .pem, one is .ppk. See okay, which private key file format should we choose? See it depends. For suppose currently we have two softwares for connecting EC2 instance. So one is mobile external. Let me show you. One is mobile external. See, it is nothing but see one is mobile external. See, mobile external is nothing but it will help by using this mobile external. You can able to connect your EC2 instance from the local to remote because of our EC2 service is available remotely, but you are on local. That means from the local server only. Whenever you want to connect EC2 instance from the local to remote, you must go with the mobile external. It is one option. Second one is putty server. Putty Putty. See, Putty is nothing but both Putty and mobile action, both are softwares which how we can able to connect securely our remote servers from the local. So that is all about mobile action and Putty server. See, I'm using Putty because of I'm familiar with Putty. It is flexible for me, so that's why I'm going into Putty server. I will explain how to download it. Don't bother about. So right now, remember the okay, here, which key file format you have to choose. For suppose, if you are using mobile exter, you should go with the .pem. If you are using Putty software for connecting your HT instance, you can just go with the .ppk. For suppose, if you have created a key pair with .pem and you are trying to connect with Putty, it won't work because of the .pem will support only for mobile exter. .ppk will support for only Putty. See here they named it Putty. PPK stands for private Putty key pair. So that is all about .ppk and .pm. Now I'm going into .ppk because of I'm using Putty server. See here it is available. Bottom of the screen. There is. I will show you how to download it, how to configure it. So first, how to create a key pair? Provide the key pair name for your key pair. Then key pair type go with RSA. It is an algorithm which is encrypt your key pair. Then key file format. If you are using mobile, the mobile actor, then please go with .pm, .pem. If you are using putty server, please go with .vpk. Now I'm going with .vpk. Then click on the create key pair. Once I click on the create key pair, it will be downloaded into my local server. Okay. Then let me click on, let's see what will happen. See, look at my screen, it will download it. Let me go to the file manager. There I can able to see. Yeah. See my iPhone key iPhone pair. April 29, 840. It has been downloaded. So that this is how we can able to create a key pair. See, it has a connect, it has a configured my iPhone key pair. See, it is mandatory. Whenever you want to connect your history instance, you must need to create one key pair. It will be act as a login credentials to connect securely to our history instance. Then network section. See, whenever you want to create any server, you must need to provide or you must need to configure network components. So it is or as of now, I'm not going to explain what is a VPC, what is subnet, what is auto assign public IP. So as of now, I'm skipping this network setting. So later we will discuss because of it is difficult to understand. So right now, try to understand how to create EC2 instance. So then you need to come to the firewall. See what is firewall and security group? Because of it is nothing but you have to protect your EC2 server, EC2 instance. Because of, see, a security group is nothing but a set of firewall rules. What is that? See, it will control the traffic for your EC2 instance. Because of inside the EC2, on top of the EC2 instance only, we are going to deploying our application. So it will give one public IP address. See, by accessing the public IP address, users can able to access the application. So that time traffic will be travel to your EC2 instance. How can you control your application traffic? See, by setting up the firewall rules only. So that is all about security group. Security group is nothing but a set of firewalls. Okay. Then you have to create you have to understand about how to create a security group. See, please go with option create security group. Then make sure to confirm the checkbox. Allow SSH traffic from. See, because it will open the port number 22. See, SSH stands for Cell Secure Host. See, it will able to, for suppose, if I uncheck this box, I cannot able to connect this instance from the local server because of whenever you want to connect any EC2 instance, any server in AWS, in Azure, in GCP, you must follow the SSH protocol. SSH protocol will work on port number 22 only. So that is the reason only. Here I'm going to selecting this checkbox, allow SSH traffic. Okay, then come down. Say configure storage. Say how much storage do you require or do you need for your application. See minimum is 8 GB, maximum is up to it depends on it based upon your application requirement. If you go, for suppose if you give below 8, it will show the error. Say maximum is 8 GB, minimum is up to your requirement. So now I'm giving 8 GB only because of our practice purpose. So this is the steps you have to configure whenever you want to create EC2 instance. Let me brief again from the beginning. Click on the launch instance. You will get page like this. Provide a name for your EC2 instance. Then choose operating system. Which operating systems do you need for your application? That is all about operating systems. Here I'm choosing Ubuntu. Then instance type. See, instance type is a thing, but here you can able to configure how many CPUs you require, how much memory you require. So that is all about EC2 instance type. See, here I'm choosing T2 micro. Then key pair. Key pair is a thing, but it will help to securely connect to your to your instance. It is nothing but it will be act as a login credential. The network section. You have to create one security group for controlling your application traffic by setting up a firewall. It is nothing but security group. Then confirm the checkbox allow SSH traffic protocol. So you must need to follow the SSH protocol whenever you want to connect EC2 instance securely. The protocol SSH protocol will work on port number 22. I will show you. So then configure a storage. See right side top of the screen, number of instance. That means at a time can create a number of instance. For suppose if I want to do, just increase the number 3, 4, 5. See right now I need only one server. So this is how we can able to create EC2 instance. Now you need to launch your EC2 instance. How can we launch? See right side bottom of the screen, there is option launch instance. Then click on the launch instance. See, it will launch instance for you. See, launching instance. See, successfully initiated the launch of EC2 instance. So now now you need to cross check whether your EC2 instance is created or not. How can you cross check? There is an option. Just click on the instance. There you can able to see your EC2 instance. See, demo-name. The name, which name I given while configuring the steps of creating EC2 instance. See, instance ID, instance state is running, instance type is T2 macro, status check is initialized. See, availability zone, US-West-2B. So, this is public IPv4 DNS address, public IPv4, see elastic IP address, IP, monitoring. Just scroll up. Yeah. See launching time. What is the key pair key name? My-key pair. Security group name. Launch widget -4. See what is the launching time? April 29, 8:46 GMT plus 5:30. So if you want to know more about this, if you want to see more details of your instance, then click on the instance ID. If you click on the instance ID, you will get details of your EC2 instance. See, this is instance summary for this ID. This is instance name. See, instance ID, public IPv4 address. See, by using this IP address only, we can able to access our application, which is deployed inside this EC2 server. So, per private IP address, instance is running in T2 micro, VPC ID, subnet ID. See, yeah, Amazon mission image ID. Here you can able to see. Say key pair also. My key pair assigned at launch time. My-key-pair. So this is all about so security group. It is not about firewall. If I click on here, see SSH protocol 22 port number. It is enabled because of while launching the EC2 instance, there I confirm the checkbox SSH protocol. So that's why here it is showing port number 22. So that is all about EC2 instance. So now the thing is how we can able to connect your EC2 instance. See, there are two ways. We can able to connect your EC2 instance within the AWS console management, or you can able to connect your EC2 instance from the local by using PuTTY. So this is a PuTTY server or mobile exchange. For now, I'm going to explain how to connect a EC2 instance within the console management only. Next class, we will discuss how to connect EC2 instance from the local. That means by using the PuTTY and mobile exchange. So now let me explain how to connect this EC2 instance within the console management only. See, firstly, you need to select your EC2 instance. See, I selected. See, there is an option connected. If I uncheck this box, the connect option is disabled. If I check this box, this EC2 instance, see connection option, connect option is enabled. So then click on the connect. See, EC2 instance connector. Please go with this option. Just scroll down. Right side bottom of the screen, there is option connect. See, if you click on the connect, it will open new tab. Then it will establish a connection to your EC2 instance. See, it is establishing connection. See, I have successfully connected to my EC2 instance. See, welcome to Ubuntu Linux. Okay, na? Come down. See, IPv4 address you can able to see. Memory user 21%. See, Ubuntu. This is my username. This is my instance private IP address. So now you have to understand about how you can able to utilize this history instance. So firstly, you need to understand about Linux commands. So whenever you want to become as a DevOps engineer, you must need to learn basic and necessary Linux commands. So now let me explain what are the necessary Linux commands do you need to learn as a DevOps engineer. See, firstly, you need to become as a root user. See, clearly it is telling. Please look at the screen. Bottom of the screen, this line, bottom of the screen, line number 3. See, to run a command as a administrator, please become as a root user. So how can you become as a root user? See, by using the sudo command. So now let me explain how to become as a root user for becoming as a for run a command as a administrator level. So firstly, you need to type sudo space su. So this is the command whenever you want to become as a root user. See, remember, whenever you launch any history instance, first thing what you need to do, first you need to become as a root user. So what is the command? Sudo space su. If I click on this command, see the user has been changed as root. Previously it is as a it was as Ubuntu. Now it is as a root. So this is how we can able to become as a root user. So now let me explain. For suppose I want to see how many files are available, how many directories are available on my system. See, how can you list out the files? How can you list out your directories on Linux server? So what is the command? See, ls you have to use. ls stands for list. That means it will list the files and directories and folders. See, click on the enter. See, it is giving nothing. That means there is no any file. So now try to understand how to create a file in Linux server. So what is the command? See, first command here to understand about sudo space su for becoming as a root user, then ls for listing the files, folders, directories. So currently we don't have any files and directories. So first let us understand how to create a file. So what is the command? It is very easy to remember. Touch. See, touch command will help to create a files. So now let me explain how to create a file by using the touch command. Touch give space, then provide a name for your file. In the file name, it could be anything. You can give whatever you want. You can give your name, you can give your village name, town name, city name, whatever it may be. See, now I'm giving IPL. So currently IPL is happening. So hit the enter. If you give ls, see there is a file name. There is a file named with IPL. So now let me explain another some more files. See, IPL, SRH, RCB, CSK, Mumbai, Delhi, KKR, Punjab Kings, LSG, GT, RR. Okay, so these are the IPL teams because I'm going to creating a files for the IPL teams. See here, don't get confused. Here I use capitals. You can use lowercase letters also. Don't problem. It will work. So let me explain. Let me create one file with the lowercase letters. That is all about which name should I give? ISRO. Okay. Hit the enter. That means at a time you can able to create a number of files. Don't bother about. The thing is you need to follow the syntax. Touch, then give space, then provide a file name. So if I give ls, I can able to see number of files. See CSK, DC, GT, IPL, KKR, LSG, MI, BBKS, Punjab, RCB, RR, SRH, ISRO. So this is how we can able to create a files. So now you need to understand about how we can able to delete the file. So how to delete a file? See, I don't want some files. I need to delete the files. How can you delete? RM command will help you. See, RM stands for remove. By using the RM command in Linux servers, you can able to delete any file. So for suppose, let me delete LSG, CSK, hit the enter. Give ls, sorry, give ls. See, there is no file named with LSG and CSK because of I got deleted. See, only DC, GT, IPL, KKR, MI, Punjab, RCB, RR, SRH, ISRO only available. So let me delete ISRO also. Let me delete ISRO. Give ls. See, there is no file named with ISRO. It got deleted. So this is how we can able to create a files. We can able to delete a files. Now you need to understand about how to change the file name. So how I want to change the file name. How can I change the file name? See, what is the command in Linux? The command is mv. See, mv stands for the mv stands for move, but it will do two things. It will move a file or folder from one location to another location. As well, it will help to change the file name or folder name or directory name. So now try to explain. Now let me explain how we can able to change a file name. For suppose I want to change DC. This is DC. DC is my old file name. Give type mv. Give space. Firstly, you need to provide a old file name. For suppose I want to change a file DC file. So this is my old file name. Then give space. Then you need to provide a new name for this old file. So how can we do that? For suppose let me Delhi. Hit the enter. QLS. See, the file name has been changed as Delhi. See, here it is available Delhi. Now let me try to some more files. Move SRH Hyderabad. See, SRH is my old file name. Hyderabad HYD is my new file name. Hit the enter. Give LS. See, SRH has been changed as Hyderabad. So now let me do some more files also. MV RCB old file name, then try to Bangalore. Bangalore. Okay. Hit the enter. Give ls. See, the RCB file name has been changed as a Bangalore. So this is how to create a file, how to delete a file, how to change a file name. Now try to understand about how to create directories. In Linux servers, how we can able to create a directories. See, what is the command for creating a directories? See, mkdir command, okay, you have to use. See, mkdir command is nothing but directory. So the command will be able to create a directory for your application. See, now let me explain. Now let me explain how to create a directory. See, mkdir, type the command, then give space, then provide a meaningful name to your directory. So the name, it could be anything. You can give whatever you want to. For suppose I'm giving India. Hit the enter. Give ls. See, there is a directory. See, when a directories will be visible in blue color, so files will be visible in white color. So there is a difference. Okay, this is the directory India. Now you need to understand about how to enter inside the directory. See, there is I have a directory named India. Now I want to enter inside the directory. How can I enter inside the directory? What is the command? See, for that you should use cd command. CD stands for change directory. Then give space. Then mention your file name, your directory name. In which directory you want to enter. See, CD space, your directory name. Hit the enter. See, if you look at my screen, before executing this command, I'm inside the Ubuntu directory. But after executing this command, I'm inside the India directory. Okay. Now let me give ls. It is giving nothing because of no files are available inside the India directory. So now let me create some files inside the directory. Same command you can use, touch command. For suppose, let me create uh, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Kerala, West Bengal. Hit the enter. give ls. See, I have created some files inside the directory named India, AP, KA, AP, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal. So now I want to come back from this directory. How can I come back? Now I mentioned the directory India. Now I want to come back from this directory. How can I come back? What is the command? uh, Again you need to use cd command. So cd space dot dot. Okay, between the dots don't give space, but you have to give cd space then type dot dot without giving space. See, hit the enter. See, cd dot dot command will help to coming back from the current directory. So see, now I'm inside the Ubuntu directory. If I give ls, I can able to see name the directory named India. So this is how uh, we can able to create a directories. Okay, this is for today's. Remaining some more comments are there. We need to discuss about Linux commands. In next tomorrow class, we will discuss. So far, any questions you can ask. This is all about what is cloud computing, what is a AWS cloud provider, what is EC2 instance, how we can able to create EC2 instance, how we can able to connect EC2 instance, how we can able to create, how we can able to become as a root user by using sudo space su command, then ls command, touch command for creating the files, rm command for deleting the files, mv command for changing the file names, and mkdir command for creating the directories, and cd command for entering the directories, and cd dot dot command for coming back the current directories. So far, any questions, anyone? Please ask. For which is more secure, SSH or HTTP? See, SSH are different, HTTP is different, HTTPS is different. SSH is for only for connecting the servers from the local to remote. HTTP is file transferring only, but HTTP and HTTPS will be used for applications, not for EC2 instance. SSH is for only servers. HTTP and HTTP is for applications. But HTTP is more secure. In real time, we have to secure our application with HTTPS only. So let me show you the example. Let me show you the example. See, for suppose I want to log in into the Flipkart application. So let me log in Flipkart application. So this is my Flipkart application. See, if you look at my screen, it is showing HTTPS. See, in real time, we should use a HTTPS only for accessing any application. So that is all about HTTPS. For practicing, for testing purpose only, we should use HTTP. Okay. How many commands we should learn? It depends. Linux is a version. You need to learn as your need only. See, computing is nothing but servers, EC2 instance servers. I can connect from console without any key pair writer. No, you cannot connect. You should create a key pair. Sir, how would apply a JSON application instances? That is tomorrow we will discuss. Tomorrow we will discuss some more Linux commands and how we can able to deploy any application on EC2 instance. Okay, I will provide the material. I want to complete notes. Okay, I will provide the notes. If you want to practice these commands, you should create one account, AWS account. It will completely free, but you need to provide, you need to get, you need to have, you should have with debit card and credit card. Sir, can you please explain about key pair once more? Tomorrow we will discuss more about the key pair, because of tomorrow also we are going to launch another new server. Don't bother about. Okay, I will send the notes. Don't bother. So key pair is nothing but it will act as a login credential of your server, which is able to help to connect securely to your EC2 instance. So that is all about key pair. Where we can find the notes. Can check with ExcelR team. We don't have debit or credit card, sir. What should we do? You can use your friend's account. If you don't have debit and credit card, you can use your friend's account. Sir, explain first onwards. Sir, explain first onwards tomorrow. Okay, sure. Where to show? Okay. The notes you can check with the ExcelR team. I will provide to them. Don't bother.
Guys, we'll upload over the LMS. So, sir, you can share with me. So we'll upload over the LMS.
Shall I share this in the chat box?
No, sir, you can share with me via WhatsApp. I will upload them over the
Okay, I will share with you. Don't bother. Yes.
yes.
Fine. Okay, thank you guys. See you next class. Bye bye. Good night.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So, dear students, I believe that everybody marked the attendance. If not, I will share it once again. So please mark it and share your valuable feedback. So, Ambika over the YouTube, you can go through the day one recording over the YouTube. You will find that how to go to the login and how to log into the LMS and all these things. We already explained in the yesterday session. Still, if you're not able to do that, drop an email to edl@excelr.com. Our team will help you. Okay. I'm sharing that mail ID into the chat box of the YouTube. We'll upload notes over the LMS. Just we discuss about that, right? Yesterday's attendance not mark. How we can do that? Nothing to do. We can't go in yesterday, right? Whatever has happened, it's happened, right? We're not able to change that. No worries anyway, 60% attendance is mandatory. Okay. Sir, the recorded lectures also? Yes, recorded lectures also available over the LMS. We don't have any WhatsApp group for that. Okay, great. Guys, any another query? No, right? Send notes in a WhatsApp. It's not possible. You can access it over the LMS. Thank you, guys. Chalo, bye bye. Have a nice day ahead. Take care of yourself.